Now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin Bros, presented by OmahaSteaks.com. Yeah, welcome to the Monday Morning Recap, everybody. Brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposits all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. Won a lot of money this weekend. Won a lot of money this weekend here. Terrence Crawford, Bud Crawford. Man,
everybody,
I took so much heat for that on this show for 3 months, man.
I don't know why. Everybody I know that bets on boxing bet on Crawford.
It was our audience.
Literally everybody.
Our audience was like, why would you bet against Canelo? Why would you bet against Canelo? Not only did I bet against Canelo, but I also picked the decision. Like, he's not strong enough to knock him out because he was moving up 3 weight classes. But I was going to go the full 12. We won all of the things and all the money. I think it was $3,400 total off of that fight alone. Did really well in college football. Kind of a miss again in NFL for me, man. I'm struggling with this, but we'll get to it. Let's start with college football this week, all right? Clemson and Notre Dame.
You mean the two teams that are going to be in the playoff?
Oh, God, are they? Like,
Yeah.
This is my biggest. By the way, this is my biggest fear.
I don't think Clemson will because they do have to win the ACC now, and I think there's just too much in the way.
Well, that was an ACC loss
Yes.
to Georgia Tech.
Clemson's out of the top 25 now.
They should be.
Yeah.
But
Someone
else is 0-2, and they're still ranked.
Yep. You don't know this.
How is that possible?
Because, Ross, you were born on third base like your fucking coach. And you don't look from the outside. You don't understand that certain schools get certain considerations that other schools don't get. For example, Texas somehow still being a top 15 team despite
top 10.
They're top 10?
They're 8th.
That's insane. They're not a top 10 team.
Here's the thing.
Wait, who?
Texas.
Oh,
no.
Stop.
They're ranked 8th.
Right now?
Yeah.
After the new rankings?
Yeah. So here's
I give up. I mean, I quit on life.
So if Florida can go undefeated and their quarterback gets knocked out and they don't even get to
Florida
the
State.
Florida State,
Yeah.
and they don't even get to the CFP. They don't even let them in the first place to play. What does it say then when your quarterback is there but just sucks and you still stay in the top 10? I don't understand that.
I don't know what's going on.
Certainly Texas is good at every position except for quarterback.
Yes, they have a great defense. They have 2 great running backs.
Two
very good receivers.
Yeah.
They have all the tools except for a 2A quarterback from Louisiana.
Yeah.
And Bob, you have been screaming this forever, and then Terry McLaren confirmed it at the Ohio State game. It's watching the footage. You're going against elite players now where you should have been going against those elite players in high school.
I don't even think it's just that, though. He's got some extremely bad habits.
Oh, for mechanics.
For a guy who came from I don't know, quarterback family. Mm-hmm. What would you even call that?
A QB dynasty?
2 Hall of Famers
A dynasty?
and 3 quarterbacks and your immediate family, basically, right?
A sports dynasty.
So what the actual fuck is he doing out there? He looks like Uncle Rico half the time.
I know.
I mean, it's not even like the decision making is, young dudes are going to make bad decisions.
He's a goddamn junior.
Yeah,
he's a
I know.
redshirt sophomore, but he's a fucking.
He's a real junior.
I understand that, but I'm talking about age in terms of games played.
Yeah.
I've got some patience for that. I have no patience at this point for bad mechanics. That is unacceptable. What the fuck?
So
man? And why hasn't Sark done something about it? He had him for a full year last year to fix that shit.
I don't know that he's a QB coach. Take Ryan Day, for example. Ryan Day was an actual quarterback's coach. He's no longer calling plays. Sark is calling the plays for him, but you need a quarterback coach to go in and fix these mechanics. The problem is, and this is what I was hearing from a lot of my friends all weekend long who coach all over the country, is these are tools that you typically learn in like 6th grade all the way up. When your competition isn't great, nobody fixes your mechanics because they're not thinking about the rest of your career to college and in the NFL. They're thinking about just winning games now, and you're winning games now all the way through high school.
Sark has been a quarterback coach for most of his career.
Has he really?
Including with Matt Leinart. He was the quarterback coach on those USC teams.
Come on.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah. He was the
apologies then for getting that wrong.
How far back on those USC teams?
Matt Leinart is all you need.
How far forward?
Matt
Leinart was
2001 to 2006 with a 1-year blip where he was the Oakland Raiders quarterback coach, and then he went back to USC.
Whoa. Look, if you're an NFL quarterbacks coach, you're the best of the best. So I do not understand this.
And then he was also.
Do you think he's afraid? Let me ask you this. Do you think he's afraid of just the Manning name and to go in and critique him in practices?
I don't. I think he's maybe just got too much on his goddamn plate because that's what happens.
So he was Carson Palmer's QB coach for at least 1 year as well. Carson Palmer is like an edge Hall of Fame guy, right?
If he didn't get hurt so much,
he would have been in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Like another someone, Joe Burrow. Yes, he could be in the Hall of Fame. Carson Palmer was that fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh,
my God. Wow. Leinart. I mean, if you remember, so he was at USC. He was the quarterbacks coach from 01 to 03 and then 05 to 08. And if you remember, they had an insane run of college quarterbacks because Mark Sanchez was really good in college.
You're right. Yes, he was.
Sanchez was 08, yeah.
And there was they
went 12-1 that year, too.
Yeah, there was 1 or 2 other, who I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but Palmer, Leinart, and then
Sanchez won a playoff game.
Yeah.
I mean, Sanchez won a playoff game. Whatever we want to say about the butt fumble, because that's all we remember him for. He did win a playoff game.
He went to, I think, 2 AFC championship games.
Sanchez, he was all right.
He was all right, but still.
In college, though, he was fantastic.
He was elite.
Really good. You can't learn, you're not relearning your release point at this stage in your career.
No.
Like, he's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
If I'm an NFL general manager coach and I'm looking at these mechanics, he's not even on my fucking radar. After this year or next year.
No.
Like you're
or
not
the
even,
NFL.
You're not even on. That's what I'm talking about. For the NFL, you're not even on my radar at this point. After seeing the first 3 weeks and his mechanics in those first 3 weeks, I'm not even looking at you anymore.
By the way, in case you're like, well, that was a long time ago, he was also the quarterback coach for Mac Jones at Alabama.
Yeah,
Mac Jones torched Ohio State in the national.
Mac Jones put up
Burrow.
I was at that game, and he threw for 350 plus in that game to Devontae Smith. Like Mac Jones. Deserved to get drafted where he did.
Yeah.
And shit, he looked good.
What was he, 16th overall, I think? Or 18th or something
first
like
round
that.
for sure.
First round, yeah.
So if I'm an NFL scout, I just like maybe wait until Twitter posts him throwing the ball the right way one time. And then they're like, oh shit, Arch figured it out. Then I'll start paying attention again. But until then, I'm wasting zero bandwidth on Arch Manning.
I think, they got one more shitty game left and then Georgia, right?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Sark was also a quarterback in college.
Oh, God. I mean,
at BYU, like a legit.
Yeah. No, BYU is an excellent quarterback school.
Yeah.
Look at their history.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Steve Young.
I mean, who is the other guy who won the Heisman Trophy up there? Like, BYU has been excellent at quarterbacks for years.
They've had many good quarterbacks.
Holy shit.
So I think this is what happens when you call plays. Other shit starts falling through the cracks.
It does. Because, look, Ryan Day gave it up last year. And you saw what happened. You saw the results.
By the way, when the first, I think, 2 or 3 years of Eli Drinkwitz's tenure at Missouri, he was calling plays. He immediately stopped calling plays and went 21-5.
I mean, it's just
It takes so much off your plates.
Your job is as a manager. The span of control is 3 to 5 under normal circumstances, right? Span of control is an industry term that means you as an individual can manage 3 to 5 additional individuals at maximum, right? So that's why you have a linebackers coach and an assistant linebackers coach, right? To break even with just how many linebackers are on a roster? 8, 10 maybe at the most. In college, probably 10.
Yeah.
In the NFL, 7 or 8
Yeah.
maybe. And you have 2 coaches for that.
Yep.
Right? That's math. That's how it fucking works. Like as a head coach, you can't be calling plays. You just can't because you don't know the fucking how well. This is the thing. The OC can go down to his wide receivers coach and be like, "Hey, how's so and so's routes today? How are he and the quarterback linking up? Are they linking up pretty good the last week in practices and all this stuff?" It's like, yeah, they looked really good this week on this particular play. So now you know you got a bailout play. Your OC knows that. He calls that play, right? There's no fucking reason that a head coach should be calling plays.
And to your point, by the way, of managing 5 to 6, it's a really great statement because take the 12U team I'm coaching now. There's 5 of us. There's 21 kids. There's a head coach. We report to him and tell him each of us has our positions that we coach. Who's the best at this? Great. Who's showing improvement? Who's not showing improvement? That's all he wants to know at the end of practice, and then we fucking leave, dude. But this for 12U, for Christ's sake. So imagine college. College, calling plays, head coach.
When you've got like
dealing with
60
boosters,
plays in your
dealing with
playbook.
fucking NIL.
Yeah.
Like that is a lot, man.
It's just not like that's not your job, man.
No.
Like
It's a lot.
And it tells me is that you're not confident in your fucking coordinators. If you are a head coach and you feel like you need to call all the plays, fire them.
Yeah.
Just what are they fucking even doing there? Get them out.
Get 'em out.
You know, it's like creative. Like a lot of people just refuse to edit themselves, refuse to take notes.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like you have to, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What about Shanahan? Does Shanahan call his own plays?
Kyle Shanahan?
Or does he design the offense and then let his OC call the plays based on the offense?
He would be the only one that I would trust on that, but because he's a great offensive play call.
He's a great offensive mind in general, but being able to fucking manage the field and call the plays at the same time is something else.
they do have an OC. It's Clay Kubiak.
Okay.
But I don't know if he calls the plays or not. Does Kyle Shanahan have a wife? I don't care about that.
Bob, it's your bull, dude.
Yeah,
That's your
yeah.
search. Bro.
Yes, Kyle Shanahan calls the Niners game.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, he's excellent, and he got the Falcons at the goddamn Super Bowl, and they fucking suck. They've been there in 20 years, so.
I think there's a little more leeway. I still don't love it in the pros, but there's a little more leeway in the pros because, like, it's just going to be easier to manage professionals than kids.
And they're all the same size, so you don't have to worry about anything on a week-to-week basis.
Shanahan actually seems like he's trying to work Kubiak into it. He let him call all the plays in the preseason.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the way I look, and that's the way it should be.
And
That's
you know
good.
what? Also, you do in a lot of ways have less on your plate as an NFL. You're not recruiting.
Yep.
You know, there's a general manager. It's different. So I could forgive it a little more in the NFL than in college.
I agree. So let's start with Clemson. Look, Clemson was a lock for all of us on the show.
No?
During the way too prediction.
Oh,
way too early prediction show.
I was like, I picked Georgia Tech. God damn it.
You did no. We
So
all
did I, yeah.
Yeah, we all did. We all did. And by the way, we won a shit ton of money in Drinkin Bros Sports. Those bet slips were in there, and hallelujah, it was fucking awesome. But on the show, we all picked Clemson to go to the playoffs.
Yep.
What happens now? Because Miami looks really fucking good, dude.
Yeah, and Florida State is. I thought Florida State
really fucking good.
I thought Florida State was going to be like an 8 or maybe 9 win team this
I did
year,
too.
and they've shown a lot more already. Even so, Clemson needs to win the ACC to get in.
So let's go over their schedule, Bob. Do you have it? Because if they play a Florida State's, they're fucked.
They do play Florida
Do they
State.
play Miami?
They play Florida State at home.
Forget
Clemson.
it.
But Clemson's going to lose that
Forget
game.
it. They're going to lose that game.
No, Clemson gets Florida State in Clemson.
Great. I don't care where it is. They're going to
Just
lose
the fact
that
they
game.
have to play them.
Yeah.
They're not gonna beat them.
I mean, their schedule's looking interesting because, like, it's pretty soft. Syracuse at UNC, who cares? At Boston College, maybe that could be a little bit of a trap. But
Only because their coach is he mucks it up and he fucking cares.
Bill O'Brien's legit.
Yes.
SMU at Clemson, who knows at this point?
SMU?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
At Louisville is going to be a legitimately tough game for Clemson.
Who knows?
I do think the South Carolina game looks a lot less
Oh,
daunting.
God.
Now.
Well, South Carolina, yes. We can get into that later, but still, it's a tough game. It's a rivalry game.
Yeah. But
in-state.
it's not as bad as it could look a lot worse
Right.
than it does now.
Right. Boy, so one of the things I brought up, because I replayed that prediction show, was we were actually going to see this year, is what I said. We were actually going to see for the first time ever what happens when a coach doesn't go after NIL, doesn't go after transfer portal guys and everything else. Does this work? Where you got essentially a team of 4-year starters here, and they're all playing together. The answer is no.
So when it comes to football, this isn't basketball. This isn't a game where every player touches the ball in every possession. You don't need 4-year fucking starters together for 4 years to win in football. It's just not true. Now, no rookie quarterback and no single-year transfer has ever won and probably ever will win, in my opinion, a national title, right? Because the quarterback does need that experience with his wide receivers and such.
Well,
right?
Howard just won.
With what?
Yeah, Will Howard is the first one ever.
First one ever, I think,
first
right?
one ever, yeah.
First one ever.
I
and-
think it's going to be more common.
You think so?
I don't think it's going to be common. I don't think
More
so.
common. I think
if
because
if it's to Ohio State or to Texas or maybe Florida State,
Georgia.
Georgia. I don't even know about Georgia. I'm talking about teams that have offenses that are so elite that it's hard to deal with them under any circumstances.
Dude, I mean,
Like
you
if
know.
you drop somebody into Ohio State or Texas that's good, they should be able to compete
But
immediately.
there's an outside chance we get another one this year because Carson Beck's kind of slinging.
Yeah,
it.
Carson
is-
Beck.
he is
Another
looking
one though,
very
like fucking
good.
Miami had great
Yes.
skill position
Yes,
players.
and
Same thing with Florida State now. They're back to being Florida State, which is great wide receivers.
And Miami
always.
has a shit ton of NIL. Dan and I talk to those guys all the time. We're trying to work a deal with them. The only problem is they still don't show up for games because their stadium isn't on campus.
I think they showed out pretty good. I didn't get to watch much of the USF game because it ended up not being that interesting.
Right.
So I kind of
I
was
did
like,
too.
yeah,
I did too.
I turned on other games, but the crowd seemed pretty good. I mean, the crowd was huge for Notre Dame.
It was.
They're
Notre Dame always shows up.
They're
too.
hyper fair weather fans.
Yes.
So if this team remains a top 10 team for the rest of the year, I think their home field advantage will be pretty good.
And Michael Irvin and all those guys, they've got the alumni
Warren
there
Sapp.
to hype. Yes,
Yeah, but
they've got the alumni to hype up the.
when they're not good, it's UCLA at the Rose Bowl.
There's better stuff to do in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot better stuff to do in Miami. Drugs. So switching over here to the other one that started 0-2 is Notre Dame. I posted this in Drinkin Bros Sports yesterday. It's a Facebook group. Please join. It's free. It's private, but you can see all the bet slips from mybookie.com on there, as well as some of this shit that we were talking about today. Because I posted last night, we're all going to bitch. I think originally Barstool posted it first. We're all going to bitch when Notre Dame makes the playoffs at 10-2. What's the rest of their schedule?
Soft. Their toughest games their toughest game is probably USC at home.
Yeah.
They get at Arkansas, which, and then Boise State comes to them.
Boise State is not good this year.
The rest of the schedule is, I mean, Navy at Notre Dame is the only other one even remotely.
Yeah. USC, by the way, won't be ranked when they get there because USC will lose to Illinois in 2 weeks.
Probably. Is it out of Illinois?
Yes.
It is, right. Oh, that's right. We're
then
giving away tickets for that, by the way.
Then they play Michigan at home, USC at home against Michigan. They'll probably lose that too, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Like USC is kind of,
And sign up for Drinkin Bros Illinois group on Facebook. Dan and I have been giving away free tickets to the home games there. 4 lowers on the 50-yard line because Hard AF is a sponsor, so we get free season tickets there, and we're giving them to you guys to just go and enjoy the game. Illinois is ranked really fucking high right now.
Yeah, they're 9th.
Yes.
So Notre Dame is going to play Purdue. Their best win this season is going to be against an unranked team,
Yes.
and they're going to make the playoff.
Do they?
No. I don't
Unless,
think so.
so here's the issue.
It's Notre Dame, though.
If you look up the rankings,
The ratings are too good for
so
Notre
many
Dame.
teams are going to get bounced. Like I think Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Miami, Georgia, Oregon, Florida State are probably going to be fine in the top 10. Those 7 teams, the first 7 right now, actually.
Okay.
Some of them will flip flop.
Yeah.
Some of these teams will get bounced out of the top 25. Like I don't know what Texas Tech's schedule is, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is, but I don't really expect them to hang around. Vanderbilt's at 20th now.
Well, whoever wins, it's just going to be whoever wins the Big 12. I don't think the Big 12 is a multiple bid league.
No.
So if
definitely
Texas Tech wins the Big 12,
One winner will go, and
Yeah.
that is it from that league.
I don't know how you would keep out any 10-2 SEC team over Notre Dame. Like, let's say, just for example, let's just say Georgia wins the SEC because it kind of looks like that right now. Then you've got if LSU, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Ole Miss, and then one of, dude, I don't know.
Because
Alabama
A&M beats Notre Dame, so they would have that over them.
Yes, Alabama, Missouri, and I'm just looking at all the ranked teams. Alabama, Missouri, I don't trust Auburn. Then Alabama,
Tennessee
Missouri, and Ole Miss. If any of those are also 10-2, they're going to inevitably have better wins than Notre Dame.
What do you do with Tennessee? Because this was an OT game. Let's say they end up fucking dominating the rest of the year. I was very impressed by Tennessee.
Yeah, they look great.
So
Tennessee,
I would put them in over fucking Notre Dame.
Tennessee has its destiny in its own hands. They're going to play at Alabama.
Okay.
And four.
No. You're right. You're right. Shit.
Yeah, a month from today they play. Well, not today. From a month.
What's
from
the
Saturday.
date? Do you know the date of that?
It is. Where's the fucking date? October 18th.
Okay.
So October 18th they play at Alabama. They win that game, then they have 2 weeks later Oklahoma at home. And if they win those two games, they're in the playoff.
And by the way, don't sleep on the last game against Vanderbilt either.
Yeah,
I am not.
Vandy's good. Now
Vandy
they've got it at home, but that's fucking a home game for both teams for the most part, right?
And also, it'll just be a good win over good. It'll be a better win than any Notre Dame would have.
I agree.
Literally.
Yeah.
I agree.
As of right now.
So what do you do? Because people are going to bitch. I know what the
also
board is going to do. They're going to look at the ratings.
Yeah.
They're going to look at Notre Dame and say, hey, dude, that would be a great first-round week matchup for the ratings.
Yeah. Also, Joey
gonna
Aguilar
suck.
is going to get better as the year goes on.
I agree.
He just got there.
Yep.
3 games ago.
He did.
And he just put 41 points up on Georgia.
Man,
Which is a lot of fucking points. He threw 2 picks, whatever the fuck, taking chances. 4 touchdowns against Georgia. Who puts up 4 touchdowns against Georgia? Like in the air. It doesn't happen much. That kid can fucking play.
Yes. I've been rooting for these guys ever since Nico transferred. And if you're a Tennessee fan, man, I don't think you can blame that kick. It's a 50-yarder on a fucking true freshman. The kid was 18 years old. Yeah. That is not realistic,
and by
dude.
the way,
in front of 110,000 people.
You got a goddamn false start on the play before. Which
Right. And then he came back and drilled it in overtime.
Yeah,
so, like,
it's not.
Things are looking up. Vol fans, just relax.
Yeah, you let Georgia drive and also complete a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nico, he's got 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions at UCLA.
Good. Enjoy all that money. By the way, there is a rumor, and I'm not kidding when I say this, that they're exploring a move to the FCS for college football only.
UCLA?
In the Big Sky. Correct. So they're looking at the Big Sky Conference. And the FCS because their football team is awful. And the stadium is an hour and a half away from campus.
They need a new stadium.
They're not great. They've had decent seasons here and there. The other problem is
they just fired their coach yesterday.
The other problem is the travel, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the big plan is going to be for these guys. You can't stay if you're not making money on your football program. You can't afford to send them to ACC games.
They're in the Big Ten.
Yeah, send them to
Rutgers.
East
to go to Rutgers.
I meant
Ohio State.
I meant East Coast games.
Yeah, right.
You just can't do it.
But I mean, the ACC is the same thing. There's 2 fucking California teams in
Stanford,
the ACC.
Yeah.
Cal.
Stanford, Cal.
And
ridiculous.
You might, God, if you look back at it,
they're just going to end up.
shit,
They're just going to
recreate just stay in the
it.
Pac-12.
They'll end up recreating the Pac-12. They have to.
They already are.
I know. I'm talking about with good teams.
If I'm UCLA, well, I guess you can't. Because you're stuck in that, so you have to go FCS or nothing at this point. Because you're locked into that Big Ten deal.
I mean, they're not going to leave the Big Ten. The check's still clear, whether they're good or not.
That is, I'm not kidding. Like the conversations that are going on is about joining the FCS for football.
Would be
I know
hilarious.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the only 2 remotely regional conferences left are the SEC and the Big 12. Those are the only 2 that.
Yes.
Are in any way,
shape, or form, travel-wise.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to – I mean, I think in 10 years there aren't going to be any named conferences. There'll be East, West, South, North or some shit like that.
They're very close
They're
to that
going to have
now.
to do something. This is nonsense.
But let's go over it here. Indiana rolled 73-0 on Thursday night or Friday night. Forgive me. No shock there, but they're 3-0. This is going to be Bob's hatred here and mine as well. If this team finishes with 1 loss,
yeah, they're in.
They're in.
And honestly, if they get
it's the same team as last year.
Yeah, and they made the playoff.
Yeah. I know.
They deserve to be there.
Any 11-1 team from a P4 deserves to be there. The schedule doesn't even matter at that point, in my opinion. But
They've got to play Illinois. Illinois is obviously good. This is this week, by the way. This is like I don't know what.
Yeah.
Is there a name to this game?
No.
Do they call it something?
Actually, there's a ton of
Because they're fucking neighbors.
Yeah.
Like this, there has to be some kind of gay little trophy they give
Yeah,
out. Maybe it's just like an ear of corn.
I hope it's Hoosiers, a
the
plaque
Corn
of
Bowl,
Gene
man.
Hackman.
Come on down to the Corn Bowl.
I hope it's a plaque of Gene
Look,
Hackman.
at least you're not Iowa. If you live in Indiana or Illinois, at least you're not Iowa. I guess if you live in Illinois, put a vest on. So
Iowa's more beautiful, though, aesthetically than
Iowa doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. But they got to play. Indiana's got to play Illinois. They got to play at Oregon. They got to play at Penn State. So if they make the playoff, they fucking earned it.
Yep.
Period.
Yep. All right. Next up was Ohio State versus OU. I watched this. This was the only night game that Ohio State plays this season. This is on Peacock. This is good. To go back to the streaming thing. This is why I hate streaming so much. I wanted to go to the LSU game or have that in a quad or go back and forth. You cannot do it without signing out of the apps and going back in. Dan, I'm with you from the preseason. Again, going back to the show that I just listened to. I wish I would have picked this team. What they're doing in this, and I watched this entire game, is literally just auditioning people and treating it like an NFL schedule of who's the best at these positions, where do we slot these guys in at, and then it's like a comedian doing crowd work if you're bombing. Then you can just go to Jeremiah Smith and all those other guys when it matters. This was an audition for a kid named Bo Jackson Jr. Now, it is not.
This is his second week in a row.
He had 8 carries last week for 108 yards, 9 carries this week for 109 yards. They're trying to figure out what to do with this guy. And
you let him start because he's done that
agree.
2 weeks in a row, and none of your other running backs are even close.
It's unbelievable. This kid is not related to Bo Jackson. So I want to make that clear.
That's funny.
He changed his name in high school to get more recruits. Like recruiting because he was only like a 3, maybe 4-star, and it worked. He was out of like Cleveland or something.
He's a true freshman.
Yes. And then they let Sayan bomb the ball away once, it was third down or whatever. The way that they are treating this season is exactly how you should like an NFL season. And this is going to be a fucking scary, scary team. And they have an excellent defense.
I don't think anybody can beat them.
I don't either. And
honestly,
it's not a homer pick.
No.
Like, I just...
No. The only
Cornell
team...
Tate is... like all these guys. Max Clare, how do you stop it?
The only teams... Because Georgia dropped... Tennessee dropped 41 on Georgia. And that game might still be going if homeboy hit that field goal.
Correct.
You know what I mean? A&M's look pretty good. Florida State's look really good, but neither one of them has anything approaching the defense that Ohio State has. Ohio State is by far, now that Sayan is solidified, the most complete team in college. The only complete team in college football for now. We'll see how it goes with Oregon. Oregon might jump up into that as well.
Oregon and Penn State. I mean, look.
Penn State's offense is bullshit.
It's still?
Yeah, that's my opinion. We'll see.
Their defense is so fucking good.
It's very early in the season, so we'll see how they open it up as time goes on, but they don't have Tyler Warren to bail them out this year.
You'll know when it gets to that Ohio State-Penn State game. But
no, we'll know in 2 weeks when we're there for Oregon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, shit, I forgot.
Yep. Or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, yeah.
Because I'm really curious to see Oregon play in person. I have not.
They look good.
And I have not seen their games on television yet. So
a little bit of a sleepy game this week since it was a 9 a.m. start time for them.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
it is
such
what it is.
bullshit.
And then maybe Miami because of Carson Beck.
Miami's defenses look good.
I know.
Their defenses look good so far.
To watch.
Yeah.
But I enjoy watching Miami this year.
But we'll see how their defense looks when shit gets real.
Yep.
But as far as right now, going into week 4, Ohio State is head and shoulders above everybody else.
It's not even close. I agree. It's not close because even LSU, who I really, really love this year, Lagway had 5 interceptions, and you only won this game by 10 points. 5 interceptions. You have 5 turnovers. You should win that game by 40 fucking points in this one. And they struggled to put 20 on the board here. I don't know what's going on because I picked Nussmeier to win the Heisman. So LSU fans, don't come at me. I picked him to win the Heisman, and I can't figure out what is going on with his team the last 2 weeks.
I mean, it's possible that Florida's a good team that's very poorly coached. Because that's one of the ways that you explain severe inconsistency week to week. Is a good, like a solid talent with bad coaching.
Yeah.
And I think that might be the case because Napier. The fact that they haven't fired Napier already is kind of weird to me. Like, you're 1-2 now. You're fucked. I don't know what's Florida got coming up. They got to play at Miami this week.
Yeah, it's a horrific.
And they're gonna
schedule.
fucking lose. And they play Texas, lose at Texas A&M, lose.
I think Florida could win that Texas game.
Because I think it's a JV game where it's the who's the better of the not that greats.
Right.
So
I think Florida's defense is mostly fine. Like their defense has had no bad outings. It's really just that Napier and the offense is fucking horrible.
Here's the problem. They are going to be, let's see, best case scenario, 3, 4. They're going to be 2-4. Then they'll get Mississippi State 3-4. Then Georgia 3-5. Then at Kentucky, who knows? Ole Miss and Tennessee and Florida State, they're losing all 3 of those games. Yeah. They're going to lose 8 or 9 games. And the narrative at the end of the season, because of these clumps of really good games, is going to be, they just a really tough schedule. Don't forget, we're in week 4. We're going into week 4 right now. How bad Napier is right now.
Yep.
They haven't gotten into the fucking meat of the schedule yet. LSU's a tough team. There's no question.
There is.
They play hard.
Yes.
But South Florida and Long Island should have been wins.
Well, they beat.
I know they beat Long Island. I'm just saying, like, you got
to South Florida.
This is a fucking problem for this dude. I just don't know what.
He's cooked.
I guess
he's going after this
I guess in the same, you don't bring in a reliever to intentionally walk a guy, so you just let him play this out, right?
I would say that's probably
Just let him eat it.
And maybe there might be a buyout situation where it's less if he finishes the season.
And if you're Lagway, you got 5 picks here. Is he a senior? Is he going to the NFL?
He's not going to the NFL, not with this shit.
I mean, but it's same with Arch Manning. Like, there's no way Arch Manning can go to the NFL this year. So
Lagway's a sophomore.
Oh, then he's got time. Yeah, he's got time. All right.
I don't know if he's a true sophomore.
Then bring in a new coach that can actually help him.
By the way, Lagway is 71 for 100 on the season, 71%.
Well,
and out of his 29 incompletions, 6 of them were completed to the other team.
Yeah.
You get 5 interceptions on a team, though, you should score 40 fucking points.
Yeah.
That is a must. I'm looking at this Oregon game up next here. I see what it is, even though I didn't watch it. These guys were up 31-0 going into the 4th.
Yeah.
Waking up at 9 a.m. for these guys, they probably just put the bench in for the 4th. So I wouldn't read too much into this. I can't wait for that Oregon Penn State game. You're right. That will prove a lot. And we'll be there at that game.
Also, Northwestern puts a competent team on the field. I don't know how they do it, to be honest, because who the fuck's going to Northwestern to play football? You got to be like, they don't make exceptions for academics there. That's a problem for them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Notre Dame. Notre Dame usually doesn't either. They have started recently.
I know. Yeah.
Northwestern typically doesn't. That's where my grandfather, who was a lunatic, got his undergrad and PhD.
Northwestern was a hard school. Can I tell you a weird story that went under the radar with Northwestern?
What?
That Fitzgerald coach,
What, the hazing and shit?
he won that lawsuit.
Oh, he did?
He did.
That's funny.
And so he got all of the money, and he was wrongfully fired, and they paid him a fuck ton.
What was he hazing? Like, what was the
He
problem?
was accused of it. You remember this story.
Yeah, it's like,
and
actually, he was more accused of, like, overlooking it, allowing it to go
Right.
on, because it was player on player, and a lot of it was, like, I don't know, there might have been a lot of naked stuff.
Yes, there was. There was a lot of naked stuff.
A lot of naked stuff and a lot of, like, naked fighting in the showers.
Here's the deal. If you don't like naked wrestling, don't play football and don't join the Marine Corps. Those 2 things specifically. I mean, what the fuck, dude? People are going to fuck with you. It's the locker rooms and the Marine Corps are very homoerotic situations.
Yeah.
Whether you want it to be or not. That's just kind of how it is.
It was just, it happened during, like, peak wokeness, too.
Oh,
so,
God.
although, I mean, there are coaches that have gotten fired before that era, like Mark Mangino got fired from Kansas for it. Leach got fired from Texas Tech for it.
Yep.
Mike Leach was probably tittering in the corner, laughing.
Yeah.
Apparently, Leach had like a shed that he would put people in, and actually, it was Craig James, I think, that got
A
Leach
shed?
fired. Yeah.
Like the box? Like go get in the box outside and so good. Like that movie Life?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Martin Lawrence? You fucking kid, that's really funny.
That might be where he got it. I feel that's a movie. It seems like he would.
Oh, yeah. He might have been in that movie.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably one
So,
of the prison guards.
3 weeks ago, they quietly settled with Pat Fitzgerald, and he got money. So,
Hopefully
the
he's
smoke that
out-
was on him.
Hopefully he's out there fucking snapping somebody with a wet towel right now.
Sure he is, with his millions and millions of dollars.
Random showers at the YMCA.
Next up, this was a very, very bad loss for me. I think this is one of the only games I missed the entire fucking weekend, but God damn it, they couldn't cover 30, and it hurt pretty bad. South Florida.
I didn't mind
at
this.
Miami.
I didn't mind this.
Well, you didn't. Financially, I did.
Yeah,
but-
I didn't bet it, but I didn't. The reason I didn't mind it is because it showed me two things. One, South Florida doesn't have a good defense. Mm-hmm. Good, right? That's good to know moving forward because they are going to be. They are a good team, I think, just not a good defense. And that Miami executes. Carson Beck has found a home where, man. If you're Kirby Smart, and look, they've won 2 titles in the last couple of years, so who fucking cares, right?
Yeah.
But to see him
flourish,
what is that? 7 hours away down in Miami or something like that, and think, shit, I could have spent some NIL money on 2 receivers, and we could be doing this right now. Plus the goddamn defense we have.
I know,
and nobody would be able to stop us.
Fuck. I mean, and Carson Beck was a blue chipper.
Yeah,
I know.
He's obviously very good in a good situation.
I just think it was that UCL where you look at it and you're like, does he ever come back from this? And even I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I think they took a gamble on it. And
what did you get, Tommy John?
Yes. It was very close.
What do you mean you don't know if he's coming back? It's the most popular surgery in sports.
It is, but usually it's a 12-month injury. The problem was he got it in January.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
It's not anymore. So there's a new version. I don't know what they call it.
That's what he got.
John.
Yeah.
It's the one that fucking Strider got.
Yeah.
That's what he
and
got.
It's like at the most 8 months.
Okay, so that's what he got, and he was able to literally come back
Yeah.
in
And also,
9 months.
It's a 6-month surgery now.
Throwing a football is not nearly as hard on you as throwing a baseball.
Well, you only throw it 30 times a game,
Right.
40 maybe at the
right?
most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not always throwing like peak effort.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You've got some slants and some
Yeah.
other things. He can fucking spin it, though. Georgia, Tennessee, the thing that this game showed me, first of all, it was a fantastic game, and game of the weekend probably. Next to that A&M and Notre Dame game, you can flip-flop those, is the defense, man. I don't know that there's a good defense in the SEC.
I think Georgia's defense is pretty good, actually. I think it's just Tennessee is one of the most high-powered offenses in the country.
41 points, and your wide receiver for Tennessee at 177 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Tennessee also had
Who's
10,
your DB?
Tennessee they missed a field goal. They had 10.
They should have won this game.
They threw 2 picks.
Yes.
And had 10 penalties for almost 100 yards.
Dude, Aguilar was 4 touchdowns, 371.
Yeah,
that is
great.
monster numbers.
It was like 2 different games, kind of, because Georgia's defense was legitimately impressive in the second and third quarter. They completely shut Tennessee down and got back into that game. And then Tennessee, Heupel, adjusted and were able to get it moving a little bit again. But, yeah, the first quarter was bad for Georgia. That was really
21-7.
That was really.
Dan, you hit me up, and because I was coaching, and I was in between games, and I was like, no fucking way. I go, dude, I got one more game to coach, but I was like, there's no way they're getting blown out 21-7. And then I went home and was able to catch the end of this, and I was stunned that even went to overtime.
I mean, they just got blitzed in the first quarter. Honestly, after the first quarter, the Georgia defense played fantastic. 17 points over 3 quarters is a good defensive effort against this level of Tennessee team. Tennessee just came out fast and hot, caught them off guard, and Georgia settled in and kind of locked it down for the rest of the game.
And they chipped away on offense, too, which, Kirby's not going to panic.
Yeah.
He's a great coach. So
and then, honestly, a huge stop in overtime.
Yes. And my biggest takeaway, by the way, from this game also was Tennessee. The way that they've rallied around this kid and the program and being pissed off about the Nico thing, it really fucking shows on the sidelines. Like it looks like a team that is all in, and like that. There's something to be said for that. I promise you, at every level. Next up, this Texas UTEP game. My God, man, what were his stats here for Arch? 11 of 25, 114 yards, a touchdown, and interception against UTEP. This was a 40-point spread, 40.5, I believe. I did not touch it on the show because I don't believe in Arch Manning.
They have another 40-point spread this week. Don't bother.
What?
Don't bother.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
What is like UTEP? Are we banking on UTEP being good or what's
No,
what's the
no.
fucking-
UTEP's
It was
not
a 40-point spread. 40.
UTEP's not good.
So inside the locker, I mean, even look at Texas's running game. 17 carries for 67 yards.
Yeah, well, when you know it's coming because the guy can't fucking throw.
I know.
Yeah.
You can stack the box.
Yep.
So what do you think's going to happen when he gets to Georgia?
11
or
for
one of these other
25
games?
for 114 yards
Against UTEP.
against UTEP.
I mean, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad. This Texas team, I'm not convinced they're going to win at Florida at all.
Yeah, I know. I'm not either.
No, they're not winning at Florida like this. I mean, maybe. Who knows?
I don't
Look,
think
Florida's
so.
It's going to be take the under in that game.
This is
Take
what
the under
this
all
is
day
what
in
this
that
is what
game.
I'm saying with Florida. It's like the talent's there, but the coaching fucking clearly sucks.
How's
I
it
mean, it's
going?
just like
Help yourselves to some hard AF Seltzer, boys. It's in here. It's off camera,
up
so
on
it
the
doesn't
front
really
there,
matter.
Coops got
With the WNBA dildo on the fridge right here. Boom. Help yourself,
people
gentlemen.
they've come to storm the Capitol today.
They were loitering behind me a little
I know.
bit.
It
I
was
got
like,
a
hey,
little scared there for a
motherfuckers,
second.
come in, dude. Yeah, you guys were back there like it was J6. And I
Just
was
looking
like,
through the
just
door.
come in, dude. You're good. You know the rules here. Yeah, but with Texas, what do? You can't bench him.
Just got to eat shit.
No, I mean
guess.
it's too early to even be thinking about that, anyways.
It's week 4.
We're in a new world now.
When is their next? Let's look at the rest of their schedule
Florida
here.
is their next. At Florida in 2 weeks, or I think 2 weeks.
Their next
Fucking
tough game.
forget it, dude.
I mean, Texas is still ranked 8th. All you got to do is keep winning against shitty teams until you
But
get
then
to Florida.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's going to push their fucking shit in. Dude.
Holy shit.
I'm not even convinced they're going to win at Mississippi State anymore. I mean, everything's on the table. Everything is on the table.
Vanderbilt?
Oh, yeah.
I said before the season started, watch out for Vanderbilt. I know it's a home game, but that Pavia kid plays like Johnny Manziel every fucking week, dude.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
And then you've got Georgia after that. You got Arkansas, which whatever, and then Texas A&M, dude. Who cares? They're ranked number 10. They could have
A&M's also
potentially.
Yeah.
A&M is good.
Yes, they could potentially have though.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses.
I think 9-3 is their absolute ceiling, which is not a playoff team.
That's not
No,
a
I
playoff
think. I mean, so they're going to lose. I think there's I would bet. I would take Oklahoma money line, and I would definitely take Georgia money line. Depending on how things work out, might take A&M money line as well.
The problem is
just off the
they're not.
cuff.
Texas won't be favored.
Yeah, they won't be favored against.
Well, no,
Oklahoma.
what I'm saying is I think they're going to lose all of those games, which means they're going to be a 4-loss team, 8-4.
Yep.
That's it.
I coach with a bunch of Aggies and fans, and they are fucking all showing up for that goddamn game. It is the night after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it's a rivalry game that is finally back because they switched conferences and all that stuff. By the way, the home crowd for Texas booed him off the field, which is nuts.
As they should.
No, as they should not. They wanted it.
That's true.
They wanted it.
Yeah, that's true. They did bitch a lot last year.
You asked for him. Fuck you.
Any more?
Your
Rob?
hatred for Texas will never get old to me.
It's
by
not
the way.
even. I
It'll
mean,
never get old to me.
it's not even Texas. It's the fans.
It's a weird delusion.
Yeah, there's a couple of universities: Texas, Notre Dame, Cowboys. Why? It's
And
a lot of-
Vikings. Vikings, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Vikings.
We'll get into that later.
The Vikings are just excited about their team. They cheer for that. I'll say for the Vikings, they're not fair weather fans up there.
No, they are diehards.
because
but
the weather always sucks.
they just never win.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Illinois rolled. Don't care about that. Vanderbilt destroyed South Carolina.
Yeah,
What
well,
happened to
Sellers got
South
hurt.
Carolina? Oh, he did.
Sellers got hurt.
Okay, thank you.
Which
I was
made it
coaching,
worse,
I
but
didn't see it.
Sellers wasn't good anyway.
No,
and
he hasn't been good this year.
People are already calling for Mike Shula's head. They're the new offensive coordinator this year. He's basically forced Sellers to be only a pocket passer,
Yeah.
which is not what Sellers is at all. So I hope they
No.
continue to do that this week against Missouri. If Sellers even plays, I'm not sure. He got it.
I don't think it matters. I think Missouri wins this game anyways.
We're 13.5-point favorites. which
Holy
is-
shit.
Yeah, which my jaw hit the floor on that.
I haven't looked at the spreads for next week because we got 2 NFL games on tonight. But
it opened at 12.5. It's gone up to 13.
Oh God! I'm in on that. So yeah, their season's done. I don't know how they recover or whatever the fuck they're gonna do
It just
there.
looks bad. Yeah, and Vandy. Look, I mean, once Sellers was out, it was over.
Pavia balled out again, man,
Yeah.
and just that motherfucker wants it, dude. Clemson, Georgia Tech. I think we all picked Georgia Tech on this side of the table, took the points and everything else. It was great. This was a monster fucking win.
Yeah, I took the Georgia Tech money line and plus 3.5 just to hedge. But
Yeah.
I was confident before the game started.
I was too.
I think the Georgia Tech team, for what it's worth, Clemson's been pretty mid, but I think this Georgia Tech team is actually like good. The
Yeah, they're
ACC
good.
is really deep.
Georgia Tech's going to be in the playoff.
It could be.
They will be.
Because we got Miami and Florida State.
They don't play Miami.
So do they?
They're going to be.
What's the rest of their schedule?
It's very favorable.
It's very favorable, and they play Georgia at the end, so they're going to be 11-1
Ooh.
or
They might
10-1,
be.
whatever it is.
The
might
only,
be.
I mean,
3, 4,
you
5,
may
6,
maybe a trap at Duke, maybe a trap at Boston College. That's it. Those are their 2 toughest games.
Yeah, but I think they're good. So
I
they're going to be.
I just think they're a good
They're going to be
team.
11-1, and the only loss is going to be against Georgia, who will be a top 5 team, possibly better than top 5 by then. They are in the playoff.
This coach-
that's crazy.
Even
by
if
the
they
way.
lose the ACC championship,
Yeah.
Yes,
because
they're
they
in.
would be in it at that record.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
And it's the way that they're coached, building this team around a strong defense, what this quarterback can and can't actually do, Haynes King, it's not impressive, and it's not a blast to watch. And
Well, he hasn't been getting all the reps either.
No.
That Philo dude's been getting a lot of reps.
Yeah, it's just smart playing with the talent you got, because they don't do NIL, they don't do any of that shit yet. Because it's a pretty small school in Atlanta down there, but and it's a very good engineering school. It's not what you think. I'm impressed by this, and I think they keep going here. As far as Clemson, though, what happens? Is there a shot that they could win out and get in?
Yeah, I mean, they have to. Their destiny is in their own hands still, completely.
Florida State will end that destiny.
Yeah, but they do. They are not. They don't have to depend on other people.
Yeah.
They just have to depend.
They
on,
got to win out, and
Yeah.
then they got to win the ACC championship.
And they don't have to
probably.
worry about
You know,
South Carolina anymore.
I think
They gotta win the
I think
ACC
a 10
championship.
and 3 Clemson who lost the ACC championship has. They wouldn't have their destiny in their own hands, but they'd have a very good argument.
They would have some opportunity, but Indiana would be over them.
Yeah.
At 11-2 or 11-1.
If
whatever
they
they're gonna be.
if Indiana, yeah, it just depends. It's I feel bad keeping a conference loser out because they were forced to play an extra game.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do
that's
too.
not going to be Clemson's situation, although they don't have to worry about South Carolina this year. It doesn't look like.
it doesn't look like.
So they're going to be they'll probably be 9-3.
It's still a rivalry
And then-
game, so who knows? But yeah,
9-3, but they're not going to make the ACC title game.
At 9-3 they wouldn't, but at
because they
10
lost to
and-
Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is going to win
Yeah.
all their fucking
and
conference
I
games.
imagine
probably.
Miami and FSU. It seems like they're pretty boxed.
Well, they
out.
got to play each other at some point. Miami and FSU, right?
I believe
think.
so. Yeah.
yes, they
So-
they always play each
So
other.
everybody,
at the last game.
Georgia Tech
usually.
will be the number 1 seed in the ACC, or maybe 2 at worst.
Yeah.
So
I mean, right now they're
whomever loses Miami, Florida State is out.
Even
if Georgia Tech just handles business,
Which, by the way, might not be a bad thing, because then you can skip that extra game
Yeah.
and then just go to the playoffs.
Well,
Yeah.
even if Georgia Tech loses to Georgia, they'll still have 0 ACC.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they'll be number 2 in the ACC probably.
Could be one.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
They
Have,
could be.
If they didn't have any ACC losses, they would be the
Yeah.
one.
I don't know who. Let's see. Florida State plays Miami in 2 weeks, and then they're good after that. They're not going to lose any more of those games if they even lose against Miami. TBD on that.
Yeah.
But whomever loses between Florida State and Miami will be the 3rd-ranked team. They're in the best spot,
Yep.
as you
Yep.
say, because they don't have to play that extra game.
Yep, and they'll almost certainly be 10-2, and Miami's resume is already good enough.
Yep. Same thing with Florida State's. It'll
Yes.
be good enough.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's like you're in the playoff. You don't have to play that extra game. It'll be interesting to see because the SEC and Big Ten expect a certain amount of teams to get in.
Oh, the
but
ACC 's
Florida State is good. Georgia Tech's going to be in the ACC title game with at most 1 loss, in my opinion, which means
Right.
they're going to go 10-2 on the season and be the runner-up for a conference. They belong in the playoff
They
too.
would be 11-2.
11-2, yeah.
Yeah.
And they belong.
They would belong in.
and they
ACC is
belong
a
in.
3-bid league.
I
Yeah.
would put Georgia Tech in over fucking Notre Dame.
Yes.
Yeah. God,
Without
fucking
question.
if we're having this conversation in January,
I'm gonna be.
I'm gonna fucking
You
hang
know we are
myself. I'm
though.
gonna
You know we
hang
are.
myself.
You know we are. All right, Oklahoma
Fucking
rolled.
son of a bitch.
Matier is this team is looking better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa State versus Arkansas State. There's no way this should be an eight-point game. I never ever bet on Iowa State.
That's just
man.
Iowa State
I
football,
know
baby.
it is. Just never bet.
well,
on it.
why score 30 when you can score 20?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
That'd be the line of the year. Arkansas, always feisty. Put up a better game against Ole Miss.
Ole
This
Miss
was
with their
close.
backup QB.
What happened to the
Simmons
starter?
was hurt, so it was Ole Miss won this game with their back. Put 41 up with their backup.
Dan, I'll give you credit on this one. On the next one, Alabama is back on track. They beat the spread. We won a lot of money on this game.
I'm telling you, Alabama's a playoff team.
And Ty Simpson looked very, very good. The last 2 weeks, he's looked very, very good, very efficient. 24 of 29 for 382 and 4 touchdowns. I realize Wisconsin is not that great.
Yeah.
But they're not that bad
No,
either.
they put a good defense on the field no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. So Alabama's got the worst schedule I've ever seen. When I say worst, I mean what the fuck.
Who else is next for them?
Well, next week is at Georgia.
Oh, God.
Then they've got Vanderbilt, then at Missouri, then Tennessee, out South Carolina, who cares, LSU, Oklahoma, and then they finish at Auburn.
Oh, boy. I don't think they're in.
I'll say what I said at the beginning of the year. If they make it to the playoff, they earned it.
They sure did.
If they look,
Yes.
this game at Georgia, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But this game at Georgia, very interesting.
Yeah,
considering what
can't
happened in
wait.
Georgia, and considering what happened in Tennessee and Knoxville.
Oh,
last
yeah.
week.
I can't wait.
That's going to be a banger.
Utah rolled 31-6. They probably end up winning that conference. And
Utah and Tech play this week. Utah and Texas Tech play
that
this
will,
week.
that will probably decide it.
Well, I mean,
It-
they would maybe play again in the championship game.
A rematch?
Yeah. But it's a huge
won't-
game.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Big 12 now. You've got to win the championship game to get get in.
Right.
It's a one-bid
Win and
lead
get
off,
in.
certainly.
Oregon State, Texas Tech rolled. Michigan. So there was a lot of talk about what happened in this. I know it's Central Michigan, and I don't really give a shit about it. But Bryce Underwood was chucking the ball around.
And he also won the game by himself.
And they said, because Sharon Moore wasn't coaching, and so there was a lot of people coming after Sharon Moore and whoever the new coach is, give all of these people time. This kid, by the way, just turned 18 literally like 3 weeks ago. I'm not kidding, this Bryce Underwood kid. Give it all time, dude. I know it's Michigan.
Just keep them there, keep them happy.
Yes, and I like Sharon Moore there as your coach, dude. He beat Ohio State, for Christ's sakes, as an interim head coach last year. Give these people fucking time. The shit talking against Sharon Moore and everybody else, like, just give them time, dude. Time. I know it doesn't happen anymore, but Jesus Christ. And they rolled, and he looked good, and I don't want to see anybody fail, especially that young. Next up is Auburn, South Alabama. South Alabama, 31-15.
Not ideal.
No, it's not great.
I don't know what to think of Auburn yet. They play Oklahoma this week, so I think that's going to tell us a lot.
Missouri blew out Louisiana. I did not watch this. Any thoughts? Just to Louisiana?
Took care of business.
Okay.
Nothing.
We'll get to...
Here's the story on that is Bo Pribula should be starting at Penn State right now. They would be if Carson Beck was at Georgia with a receiver or two through NIL or transfer, and Bo Pribula was back at Penn State where he fucking belongs with the same.
Yep.
We would be having a conversation about only 3 teams right now.
When Dan and I came back from that game, we told you last year how much we love that kid, and then
I love him.
I know.
I love him.
God
I
damn
told
it.
you, Bob. I told
so
you would
much.
love him. I go,
He is
dude.
unfucking believable.
I go,
Now,
you will love him when he gets there.
He didn't do a ton this game because
He didn't have to.
they
It's
focused on
Louisiana.
running.
Yes,
Our
yes.
running backs are also sick. I mean, our main running back had 250 yards. They were just pounding the rock. But yeah.
You do what you need to, but like I told you would love this kid. When I saw him in person, I was like, holy fuck, he is a monster in real life. All right, we got some sponsors to put the shit wagon on the air, and then we're going to get to go to the Monday night games here because there's a double header tonight on Monday Night Football, which is fucking awesome, dude. And there are 2 good games, which is shocking. I did not think Vegas was going to be looking this good early on in the season. First and foremost, mybookie.com. Promo code DrinkinBros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. I'm going you know me. On the Monday shows, I always go teasers so I can watch the whole goddamn thing. Wrapping up taxes, they're due tomorrow night here, so I'm betting this every single way that I can tonight. I will post these right after the show is over in Drinkin' Bros Sports on Facebook. I've been on fire with those Thursday and Monday night teasers. One again on Thursday. Got that sweet, sweet backdoor cover with that last-minute touchdown there. So thank you very much on that, but it's 10 out of the last 12 on Fake News Days, which is today. And, I'm going to be going really fucking hard on this game. You can bet on all your favorite fantasy football players, the over-unders for that, win a shit ton of money. I've been doing that this year, and I'll be doing it again tonight, for Christ's sakes. Go there. Download it. You're in it. You can't feel alive unless you got something on the game. At least I can't personally. So they've been fucking awesome. Go to mybookie.com and in the promo code Drinkin Bros to double that first deposits all the way up to $1,000. Next up, we got bioproteintech.com. Guys, if you're over 30, here's why your hormones suck. Most guys are focused on testosterone, but that's not even half the puzzle. In order to absorb testosterone optimally, you must have adequate growth hormone, more specifically, its end result, growth factors. Unfortunately, growth factors and hormones, well, they fucking decrease every year after puberty, which may explain your poor performance in the gym, excess body fat, or poor performance in the bedroom. That's where BioPro Plus comes in. BioPro Plus gives you back those growth factors naturally, giving you HGH-like results with 0 needles, 0 side effects, and 0 doctor visits, all at a fraction of the cost of prescription treatment. So, if you want to fix the way you perform, look, and feel without all the risk of the big pharma synthetic stuff, head on over to bioproteintech.com to learn more or click the link in the audio and video description. Bob puts that in every single show that we do in case you forget hearing it out of my mouth. Make sure to use that promo code Drinkin Bros for $30 off your first order at bioproteintech.com. 30 individual vials just get shipped to your house once a month. You pop it right underneath your tongue. If you feel a sting, take it in the morning. I take it before the workouts. I take mine before 9-9, and I love it. Been on it for a year and a half now, and it's great so far. So, skin looks great. I feel great. I'm up and at 'em in the fucking mornings. Let's go. Next up, we got drinkinbrostickets.com. If you want tickets to any events on the face of the planet, you can get it on drinkinbrostickets.com. $10 cheaper than StubHub. A lot of great games coming up, and some of your favorite colleges. If they're not playing a big game, the tickets are very cheap and affordable for families to go to. And they're knocking down prices and all that other shit. Falcons games, by the way. Arthur Blank still has that thing in the stadium where hot dogs are $2.50, beers are $5, and sodas are $3.
I was at a game last year. It's very affordable.
Yes, it's awesome. So go and take your kids out. Get out of the house, man, and go have a memory. Just go to any of these things. You go to concerts, sports, comedy. It doesn't matter. It's all on there. Monster truck, motocross, everything else. And if you are going, you're tailgating, go to hardafseltzer.com. Tall Boys are coming to Texas. Tall Boys are already out in Michigan. They should be in stores in Texas here by Thursday. I know the shipment has landed. I can't wait to get mine. Apple and Blue Raz are coming to Texas. I believe all the HEBs, and I forget who else is signed on, but I'll talk to Ryan Mills about it. And then all the USA to goes are stocked up in Michigan. Tall Boys, variety packs, everything else. University of Alabama and University of Auburn. Alabama, look, you got a great team here. Go to the Circle Ks, buy them out. We are doing a 2-month test that ends at the end of October. If these tests go well at the Circle Ks in all of Tuscaloosa and University of Auburn, and we're doing some in the Panhandle down there in Florida as well, we will get picked up in every single store in the Southeast. That is 3,000 stores. It will literally change the company overnight. So buy them out through the end of October. Then they'll reassess our numbers, and then we'll have a nice spring set and be in 3,000 Circle Ks. It helps us, and it helps the show. And then, D'Anthony, I want to ask you where you got that shirt because I love it.
Oh, I made it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
On with Brandon?
Yeah.
Okay. We should put those on the sites.
I don't want to make money.
I don't either. I think we should give it to them if we can.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. There's a lot of that going on.
Is there?
Yeah, I think Tucker's company, Alps, started a GoFundMe or whatever, Gibson, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay.
There's like $5 million on there already.
No shit.
Like that,
I didn't see anything about it, but I really like that shirt. Brandon made it that quick, huh? All right. Hey, Brandon, send me one. Jesus Christ, bro. Let's not forget the little guys, okay? All right, let's hop on into Monday Night Football tonight. Dude, I'm all in for these fucking matchups here. NFL-wise, we got Tampa Bay Bucs against the Texans. This is a great fucking game.
They're both really good games. I have like
Houston minus 2.5.
Yeah, I have like no read on this. I would just take the Bucs, to be honest.
I've got a read on it.
I do too. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
My list here says Baker plus 2.5.
I got 2 reads on this. You know I always go the teasers on these Monday night games because I love them. My bookie's got the 6, 6.5, and 7-point teasers. Means you can add up or down on each side here. Here's what I absolutely love in this game, and you will see me bet a fuck ton on it. Tease this up. Give me 9.5 for the Buccaneers. Tease the over down to 35.5. Both of these teams can fucking score. That is a 20-17 game.
Yeah.
I think
I think
that's the easiest pick on the planet.
The Texans have a really good defense. That's the only thing that
they
that
do,
bothers me.
but 17 to 20 points for the Buccaneers,
yeah,
you're fine.
I think Buccaneers plus whether you take a 6 or 7 point teaser is 8.5, 9.5. That's anything that gets it over a 1-score game.
Yeah.
I love.
So do I. So I am all in on this. I'm going to look at yards for Chubb. I think he gets more of a workload tonight in Texas. I'll look at yards for Egbuka tonight. I think they'll throw him some more balls. He still covered the over last week. But the way that he looked, my God, man. I wonder what the player stats are. I'm sure they're going to be out here in a second. And I'll look at those as I ask you this question, because this is a doubleheader. Chargers at the Raiders. This is Chargers minus 3.5. Over under is 46.5. D'Anthony, who you got?
I'll take the Chargers minus 3.5.
Okay.
Probably going to take the over as well. I'm still thinking about it, but the reason being is the Chargers really got to the quarterback last week against the Chiefs, who have a better offensive line than the Raiders do. It's going to be look. Let's not compare Geno to Pat Mahomes.
No.
And his like their abilities to get rid of the ball in traffic like that. I think. Hold on, let me see here. I had the numbers in front of me. Yeah, San Diego. What the fuck? We're living in a goddamn time warp. The Chargers hit the quarterback 8 times last week. The Raiders gave up 9 quarterback hits and 10 tackles for a loss.
Yeah.
And the Chargers defense is better than the Patriots defense. They're going to be all over these guys. We'll see how Carroll adjusts. He's a great coach. I mean, this is a game of 2 great coaches, so anything can happen. But Harbaugh's a great coach as well, and he's got way more weapons. Like Ashton Genty and Brock Bowers got you, but fucking you've got O'Marion Hampton, Najee Harris, Quentin Johnson, who caught 2 TDs, finally is playing football.
Last 2 years, man. Harbaugh has actually figured out how to use him properly.
Lad McConkey, Keenan Allen, Ty Conklin, and Justin Herbert, who now has not just the weapons, because he's had those in the past, but a coach that knows how to use him correctly. And I think the Chargers actually win this game by 10 points, in my opinion.
Okay.
I think they fucking put a hurt on them.
Who you got?
Yeah, I like the Chargers in this game. If you're going to do a teaser, I actually kind of think teasing up and taking the under would be the move on this game. I just don't see Chargers are a time of possession team, even though Herbert can sling. And I don't know how much the Raiders are going to score.
I don't either.
Yeah,
man.
well, see, I'm kind of that 46.5 is like calling out to me because the Chargers get to the quarterback a lot, and the Raiders allow people to their quarterback a lot, and Geno under pressure is not good, right? So, like a couple of picks,
short fields,
fields, stuff like that. I don't know.
Chargers run, Genty runs. Could eat up the clock.
This is the problem. The short field. You give Justin Herbert with Lad McConkey and Quentin Johnson and 2 great running backs short fields over and over again, 2-3 times during the game. Then they're going to fucking score on those. They're scoring.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this, because my bookie allows this, and I've been using it all year, and I've been very, very successful at it.
Yeah.
When you bet 4, there's an option for plus 13 on teasers.
Yeah. Ties lose, though.
They do.
On those teasers.
They do lose, yes. Yeah. And it was one. I did have one tie. It was 40. It was the Jets fucking. Who did the Jets play? Yeah, it was 30-10.
Yeah.
And it was I had got 40 on that. So. What would you do in a 13-point teaser here? I think you go up to 59.5 and take the under.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. There's no way they're hitting that.
Yeah.
Right.
These 2 teams, I mean, to be honest, Harbaugh gets a decent-sized lead, and he's going to grind this game to a fucking halt. He's not running the score up.
This will also give the Chargers a plus 9.5 here. So
they're not losing by 9.
If you're looking at it, this would be all the way around. Let's look at both of these games here, because I'm going to do that as well. Buccaneers would be plus 15.5. That over-under would drop it down to 29.5 in that game.
Yeah.
Chargers, cross the 0. Take Chargers plus 9.5, and then take the under in this game at 59.5. Woo! Boss. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of betting going on tonight in the old Patterson household. And I'm looking up the totals here. Give me Egbuka. It's 53.5. He could literally do that on one play. He could take care of that.
Yeah.
He did it. Shit. He scored, 2 touchdowns or long bombs last time? He could do that on one play.
That's not how they've been using him so far. And by so far, I mean one game.
One game, right.
That's a wildly low number for him, considering that he's a big body to throw to, so is Evans. Who's going to get – the Texans have a good defense and a pretty decent secondary, too.
They do.
Who are they going to cover? Who are they going to double team if they double team somebody?
By the way,
Emeka Egbuka
Evans
or
is
fucking
66.5.
Yeah, right. So he's going to get double teamed. There's no question about that. Ibuka's going to be open over the middle. Baker likes people that are open over the middle. I think, was it 46.5? Or 53?
53.5. Yeah,
53.5.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day.
I know.
The real question, in my opinion, is in the other game, what's Ashton Jeanty going to do on the ground? He didn't look great against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's a great. Let me look at
the Chiefs.
Let me look at the running back.
Patriots.
I think he's going to be great. The problem is Chargers have a good defense. Nick Chubb. Oh my God, all over this. Nick Chubb, 50.5 yards. Yeah. Give me. I'll take that all fucking day for Nick Chubb. Let's see. Bucky Irving is at 62.5.
Man, the Chargers fucking did not give up. The rushing yards the Chargers gave up were almost entirely to Patrick Mahomes fleeing.
Wow.
They gave up 25 to Pacheco and 16 to Kareem Hunt.
Oof. There's going to be some player props going on. We're going to have a lot of fucking fun
I might take
tonight,
the
boys.
under on Jeanty.
What is it?
I don't know. Let me look.
I'm on the other game. Yeah, I'm on the other game. Hang on. I'll pop over there. Let's see. For Jeanty, the running back odds are Geno Smith's on here, 7.5. Did you do that?
Do they? So if,
over under on Geno Smith is 7.5.
It's the NFL, so no, they don't count. They don't count the fucking sacks as lost yardage.
Right. So do you do 7.5 on Geno and go over?
I'm seeing if this is the right week.
He is going to have to scramble.
Oh my God, that can't be right.
66.5 for Jeanty.
Yeah, take the under. Under. Especially if they get down, they're not going to run the ball.
Let me ask you this. Amarian Hampton looked so good last week. I know he didn't get as many touches, but I think you probably give it to him more this week, 59.5.
He didn't hit that last week.
He did not, but they didn't give him a lot of touches last week. So, but watching him play, fuck, that kid is good, dude. I mean, he could take off at any point here.
Yeah, I mean, if the Chargers get up, they're going to be handing the ball off a ton.
Yeah.
So,
and what's interesting about Genty's total, by the way, is his over-under for carries is 17.5. That's a lot. That's a lot of carries. So and you don't think he's going to get 66 yards. That's interesting for Vegas, at least. I'm going to stay away from that, I think. But let's get to the rest of the NFL here. We'll start with this first game. I know it's the Jaguars, and we don't talk about them on the show. The big story here is Joe Burrow. He's going to be out for 3 fucking months with a turf toe. I saw the play. It didn't look like anything bad had happened. So turf toe is a weird thing.
Yeah.
He is going to have, I guess, surgery. But he's out for 3 fucking months. Now, Browning came in and set the goddamn world on fire, and they ended up winning. And they ended up covering, too.
Yeah.
The spread was 3.5 in this, which I had, and they won by 4, which I strangle baited to later on in the evening, and it was awesome. But the Bengals are 2-0. Can they do it with Browning? He looked pretty fucking good last time Burrow was hurt.
there's no way. No. At Vikings, at Broncos.
The Vikings look bad.
Yeah, they did look bad. But at Broncos versus Lions, at Packers.
Broncos lost again.
Well, they're 1-1.
They won. Yeah, they're 1-1.
What's Genty's receiving yards over? I think I'm probably going to take that.
Let's see.
Like he adjusted.
Did he catch the ball game 1?
He's. I mean, throughout his entire NFL career, he caught a couple in this game too.
Well, he's a rookie. So his receiving yards are 16.5.
Oh yeah.
Definitely take
the
over.
You got it? You got the over on that? Okay.
Yeah, I think he'll probably catch 4 passes for somewhere in the 30, 35-yard range.
They have to.
Yeah.
They're going to have to use them a
It's
lot
because fucking Harbaugh's coming after him.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He'll do the same thing the Patriots did last week, which is stack the box up and make them adjust. Like, you want to force your opponent to make an adjustment so you can see what kind of mistakes they're going to make. The problem is that I don't know how synced up he and Geno is on the outside there, but you've got Bauer as an outlet and you've got Jeanty in the flat as an outlet on the same side of the field. right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be one of them.
By the way, I had Joe Burrow in fantasy. Hang on. My backup is Jordan Love.
Yeah, you should be fine.
I'm okay. But everybody else who drafted him pretty high, he was the fucking dude. Jamar Chase, though, I was going against Jamar Chase. I actually lost this game because obviously Burrow went out. Jamar Chase had 14 receptions for 165 fucking yards after Burrow went out. And it was
Yeah,
nuts.
I mean, Jamar Chase is Jamar Chase. He would be Jamar Chase if you were throwing the ball to him.
I got a cannon on me, dude. No. But yeah,
No,
it's shitty. I just don't understand why they can't get this guy a line. If I'm Joe,
Just get out of there.
well, he can't because he just signed a new deal.
You can always get out of there.
You force your way out.
Yeah.
Oof.
Get out of
I mean, they just signed a big deal with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and all that shit. I mean, you fuck up the whole team.
Yeah.
I just get the guy a line. Yeah, I don't understand what
it's
you're
insane.
doing there. You have generational talent
Yeah.
at wide
Top
receiver
5 QB in
and
the league.
QB,
Yeah.
and you keep fucking it up. You were one play away from winning a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Maybe 0.3 of a second.
Yeah.
Oh, it's frustrating, man. Because I love watching Joe Burrow play, and now he's out for the next 12 games. So good luck.
Well, there's a conspiracy theory floating around that he's not even injured. He just doesn't want to play for this team because
They're 2-0.
after yeah,
Are you where you think he's going to get killed?
yes.
Yeah.
How many times did he get sacked in week 1?
Who even knows? But I mean, yeah, he's getting hit a ton.
He's always getting crushed.
He got
Myles
sacked
Garrett.
twice for 8. Let's see how many times they actually hit him though, because
Myles Garrett knocked him into another planet, and it didn't count as a sack because he got the ball off. But
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's been getting abused for years. It's just
yeah.
he can't play like that.
He's Django,
He
but
doesn't
he's
want to
not
be
unchained.
He doesn't want to be
He's
Matthew
chained.
Stafford.
11 pass deflections and 9 quarterback hits by Jacksonville. Now, all those weren't him because he was out of the game already with an injury.
Yeah.
Tells you about the line though.
Yeah, but for Cleveland, 5 pass deflections, they hit the quarterback 7 times, 3 sacks. So Joe Burrow in a game and a quarter got sacked 5 times.
Okay.
Not okay, no.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, if you're the GM of the Bengals, what are you doing? It's the same thing that's been happening to him for years. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Invest in a stem cell company, I guess.
Or just get offensive linemen. That's it.
Go
Get
to
'em.
BioAccelerator.
Oh, is that a good one?
Bio capital X Accelerator.
Where is it at?
Medellin, Colombia.
Okay. Go there.
I think they have great deals for veterans. I think it's like 15% off or something.
Play
like
a
that.
game there, Roger Goodell, for Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
for
just
his
play
life.
one game a year
Just
and let the guy
let him get stem cells.
play it before the fucking bye week for those 2 teams. Rotate every team through every 5 years so everybody can go through and get a full stem cell treatment.
You want to keep moving games overseas for no reason whatsoever? Great, do it there.
Yeah, why are you going to Brazil? Go to fucking Medellin, Colombia. Let everybody get stem cells.
Yeah. All right, next up, Cowboys game. I lost this bad. It was Cowboys -5. They came back and won it only because they've got the greatest kicker I've ever seen.
Yeah,
He's kicked a
Aubrey
64-yarder to go to overtime and then kicked another, 50 fucking yarder to win the game?
I think they got up.
Oh, that's right, the penalty.
Yeah.
Penalty pushed it up to 35.
It was a pretty easy shot.
35 for him. It's an extra point. But the Giants, so here's the rumor I heard later on in the day, and I wish I would have heard it earlier. A Giants player on the NFL allegedly said that they told Russell Wilson, hey, this is going to be your last week. Before the game.
Should it be?
Well, he comes in, and he looked totally fucking different. 30 for 41, 450 yards and 3 touchdowns.
An absolute bomb to neighbors at the
Because
end
they
of the
were
game.
ready to go to Jackson Darts.
He looked way different against the shitty Cowboys than
Yeah.
he get against the Redskins, who have a really good fucking defense. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Totally different teams.
450's 450. Like, that's insane.
That's insane,
Also,
dude.
the Cowboys are in a fucking situation.
They suck.
They have been playing shit defense, relying on Michael Parsons to bail them out for 3 years now.
And now they don't have
And
him.
now he's gone. He's chasing people down. He's doing linebacker end arounds and chasing people down from behind in a different city now because you fucking suck.
Malik Neighbors, by the way, is elite. This guy, dude, just get him the fucking ball.
That
Holy
other kid,
shit.
Wan'Dale Robinson, lit it the fuck up this week too.
He's good too.
Yeah.
But we've never had a steady quarterback. I guess now you can't bench him.
Who, Russ?
Yeah, you're gonna start him next
wouldn't.
game.
No, you got
can't now.
I mean, they're 0-2. But
Just let him sling it.
Let him. Jackson Dart though. Even Neighbors is like, I want Jackson Dart in there.
By the way, Scatabo is already getting the first team reps over Singletary.
Good.
And Tyrone Tracy.
Good. He's a blast to watch.
Yeah.
Let's root for something there.
Yeah, wow.
Next up, Bears Lions. All right, this Bears team is so
Horrible.
fucking awful.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're really good.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh God, Caleb Williams.
No, he's just got. Caleb Williams has all the talent in the world, and he's got no heart.
Nope.
There's no heart beating in his chest.
I don't know what you do with this team. You got to blow it up.
Look, he's one bad fucking sign in the stands somewhere from just losing it and walking off the field crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. And that'll be the end of it for him. He's like, oh, man, did you hear what they said? Like, no, I was playing the game.
Yeah.
Dude, what are you talking about? Jesus Christ, he sucks.
Rams Titans here. I
thought he was going to be better this year, too.
Yeah.
Well, what I actually said was he's got no fucking excuse now.
Yeah, by the way, Derek Wolfe was – we were texting during this game.
He loves Caleb.
He loves to hate Caleb Williams and J.J. McCarthy, which we'll get to later. But the Rams, by the way, next up, I'm actually pretty fucking impressed by this team. I know it's the Titans. I know the Titans fucking suck. Playing in Nashville in the afternoon in the sun there, that stadium sucks dick. It's kind of harder than you think, and I don't like to bet on it, so I didn't touch it just because it's a weird place to play. I know they're blowing up the stadium. They're putting in a new one there, but with two great wide receivers in Stafford and McVay, anything is kind of possible there.
I think
they might win the fucking
They're going to win the
division.
NFC West. Yeah, what other team is even going to compete with them in the NFC West? Seahawks are okay. Niners are okay. Who's the other one? The
Brock Purdy was
Cardinals.
out. Dude, the 49ers already have like 900 injuries.
Yeah, and the Rams are the best team in the NFC West for sure. They're going to be. They might be a.
This is the last ride for those guys. It feels like hey, let's go, let's do it. Patriots ended up beating the Dolphins over there. That's all fun and games. 49ers, Saints. Don't put too much stock in the Saints are the worst team in the league. Good for Mac Jones, though, showing up. Bills, Jets did exactly what we thought they would. Fields got knocked out with a concussion in this game. Seahawks, Steelers was the biggest shocker of the weekend to me personally. I cannot believe that. They went all the way across country and beat the shit out of the Steelers. This was not close. Ravens destroying the Browns, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah. Colts, Broncos. This is a game that I threw the TV out the window. It was -1. I had the Broncos -1. It was a 60-yard field goal. He missed. They got a flag on the play. It was a 15-yard penalty. It pushed it up. The guy got to kick again, and then he kicked the game winner and went 6 for 6 in field goals here. I hate the fucking Broncos. Cardinals beat the Panthers. Don't put too much stock into that. Although Bryce Young is, slanging it around.
He looked okay. The Panthers had a shot to win at the end. They recovered an onside kick because I had the Cardinals in this game, and I was like, you'd be fucking kidding. But they held on for dear life. They held on.
Eagles, Chiefs here. Travis Kelce lost this game for them. He dropped a ball in the end zone. Not only dropped it, but pushed it off of his hands to another guy, which they returned 41 yards on this. That would have been the go-ahead score, and they would have gone up by 4. Instead, Eagles got a field goal. It was a fucking wild 10-point swing. It pushed it to 20-10 at that time, and they're 0-2. They just look tired.
Yeah.
Tired. Still. Falcons, Vikings. Look, I've said this about J.J. McCarthy forever here. He was awful. And the Falcons are a terrible team. Penix didn't look great either, in my opinion, in this. Bijan is Bijan. And J.J. McCarthy was 11 for 21, 2 interceptions in this one. And at what point do you blame Michigan and Connor Stallions for bumping up this guy's numbers for the Vikings to take him at number 7? I don't get it.
We'll see what happens, but he looks bad right now.
Bad.
For sure. He's had one good
This
quarter.
is like Arch Manning, where these balls are going 10 yards over and 10 yards under. They're not even fucking close.
Missed
here.
a wide open dude for a touchdown.
Yes.
Overthrew him. And,
yes. So, anywho's. He's getting toe surgery. That is confirmed for him. And McGregor said he's not going to run for president of Ireland. That sucks.
What?
That's breaking news here.
But he was leading in the polls.
I know.
So what happened, do you think?
Well, same with him fighting every fucking week. He just is lazy. He's lazy. He wants to do coke and fucking ride on yachts.
You can do that if you're president. Nobody can stop you.
No, they sure can't. They sure can't. So, bet on these games real quick. I'm going to we're going to end it here. So this gives everybody an opportunity to bet on these Monday night games. There's a lot that I'm betting on. So look back in like 5-10 minutes here on Drinkin' Bros Sports in Facebook. Watch this show on Spotify. All of our Drinkin' Bros Sports videos are on Spotify now. So YouTube hates us, and it's fine. I don't fucking care. The quality on there is 8K. Ryan, you've knocked it out of the park over there. So this video will be up soon. These Monday night games start in 5 hours, which is why I'm going to rush us off the air here because, yeah, there's a lot to bet on, and we're going to go for some big fucking money tonight. So appreciate you tuning in. Go to iTunes and Spotify. Rate the show a 5-star. The advertisers, yes, they fucking care about it still. And I have to keep saying it at the end of every goddamn show. For D'Anthony Hollaway, Hot Bob, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Monday Morning Recap. Good morning.